Hi guys, Martin88 here. Welcome back to another FIFA 22 video and welcome back to another tactics video. We got some pro player tactics concentrating on the formation of the 4-1-2-1-2 narrow formation, and they have come from Josh9, who's Burnley's esports player. His socials, YouTube, everything's going to be in the description below and in the pinned comment. Go and show him some love because he's the one providing us with all of these tactics to help you guys. So we're looking at something quite different today, and of course everyone has their own favourite formation, likes to try different things out, and from the formations we've been looking at, this is something a little bit different. So it's the 4-1-2-1-2 narrow variation, not to be confused with the wide one. Okay, so first and foremost, you can see Josh's team on the screen there. And also I said to him, like, when would you use this formation? Because he doesn't use it from the start. Of course, you can do if you're somebody that likes quick tiki-taka football and likes to dominate the middle of the pitch. This is very much a formation for you. But he said for him, it could be a situation where maybe he's losing a game and he needs to try something different. He would try, well, not try, he would use this formation when he's coming up against a midfield 2, so like a 4-4-2 or even like a 4-2-3-1, something like that, because it's this formation is so overpowering in the middle of the pitch. It allows you to start dominating the ball and hopefully dominate the play a little bit more. Okay, so, right, you can see the team there. We won't concentrate on that too much. We'll hover over it as we get into the tactics, but we'll go straight into the tactics, then onto the player instructions and give you a few little nuggets of advice. Okie doke. So, first things first, as always, defensive style is balanced, and as we said in every single tactics video we had, that's because we want to be in control of everything that is happening. If we want to pressurise, we'll do it ourselves. If we want to drop off, we'll run back with players. We don't want the AI just doing it for us. Width, defensive width is 50. Really narrow formation, so we don't need it any narrower. Depth is 50 as well. There's no need to change that. So, from an attacking point of view, this is where it changes a little bit. So, build-up play, fast build-up. And that is because really you're just trying to completely overpower your opposition through the middle of the pitch, through the two central midfielders with the cam and then your two strikers. You just want to go really quickly, bomb, 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 and try and work your way through the middle of the pitch and just completely overpower them and outnumber them basically. Chance creation is balanced. Josh did say to me that forward runs or direct passing is an option, but he said if you're going to use this formation like from the start of the game, he'd recommend it to be on balance. When he does it, he toys between balanced and direct passing if he's losing a game and changes to this. So, offensive width, I said, would that be higher because this formation is really narrow? And he said, well, no, because if you're playing this formation, it's because you want to play narrow. So don't start trying to make it wide. If you want to play a wide formation, change to a wide formation, which was obviously very good advice. So, the offensive width for the 4-1-2-1-2 is 50. Just leave it how it is, okay? Because the narrow, I can't even get my words out, because the formation is so narrow, that is the advantage to us, so don't toy with it. Players in the box, 7, because we want to get players forward, and that is how we're going to score goals. Corners and free kicks on 1, because we're concerned about counter-attacks, as every other formation. Right, player instructions now. Now we will go through the team a little bit. So, the two centre-backs, of course, stay back while attacking. Don't need to say that. Fullbacks, this interested me a little bit. So I said, would the fullbacks be on balance because there is no width? You're relying on the fullbacks to create the width. And Josh said to some people, maybe you could, but no is the overriding answer. But that doesn't mean that you can't get the fullbacks involved in the play. If you've got the ball with one of the CDM or one of the central midfielders, you can easily trigger the run of the left back and the right back and get them into play. But then that's like what we said about having the game unbalanced in terms of from defensive point of view, from pressure and stuff like that. If you want to get them involved, you'll get them involved at your own pace, and you can measure the risk yourself. Whereas if you've got them unbalanced, they're just going to start going, even if you've got no intention of actually playing the ball to them. And then if you do lose it, inevitably the people that you're playing against are going to notice that and they'll exploit it. So it doesn't mean that you can't get the fullbacks involved, very much you can, but you can trigger the runs or run forward with the ball yourself, so still have them on stay back while attacking. And here Josh has got Cornet from Burnley, obviously Burnley esports players, flying the flag there, nice one. And right back he's got Hakimi, which is quite a popular choice for a lot of you guys. Right, in at CDM. So, like we always say, this is your stopper. This is your Kante, your Vieira, your Fofana, maybe like that road to the knockout Fred, something like that, you know. So, we are looking stay back while attacking, of course, because if we are getting the fullbacks involved a little bit, we do want that extra bit of protection, and there's only one CDM in this formation, of course. So, we'll have him as like the anchor, just sit there, the pivot of the formation, and just stay back and control everything. Also, cover centre, because that's where the biggest threat is on this FIFA. Yes, people still create out wide, but in the centre of the pitch is where we want to make sure we've got numbers and that where we're stopping the opposition. So it's stay back while attacking and cover centre. Right, into the central midfielders, if I can highlight one. So a nice balance here. Now, what you need to remember is this is a formation that Josh would change into. So you've got to adapt, and I suppose from picking your team, your squad builder, you're looking for ways where you can change that up. And with these kind of players, you very much can. And having a player like Alphonso Davies in there, the upgraded one, the 86, not the 82 version, he's now got a bit of everything. Rule breaker. I can't get my words out today. What is going on with me? Rule breaker Alphonso Davies is ideal for this spot, like left central midfield role, because he can attack and he can defend. He's got the engine, he's got the speed, beautiful. So what we're after from him is a balanced attack, so we'll get forward and get back. We want him to do both, but also we want him to cover centre as well. So we're going to end up clogging that middle of the pitch up, and you know that I said about the purpose of this formation is to overpower them in the middle of the pitch. Well, in this situation, you've got Alphonso Davies, Fofana and Ginola. They're your three people in the middle of the pitch, okay? And they're the three that you're looking to overpower the opposition, particularly if they're playing in a 2, and to take control of the game. Whereas if we've got them on cover wing, they might not be in the middle to allow you to do that, okay? Right. The other central midfielder is exactly the same. It's Ginola. He's obviously a little bit more attacking. Expensive, yes, I know, but he's got that height to win aerial balls from, say, goal kicks or anything like that. He's also got that 5-star weak foot, which allows a lot of creativity, and also on cover centre. So, of course, he's a little bit more attacking, but Davis has got a little bit more in terms of defensive stats, along with having Fofana as CDM. So there's still a nice balance of offence and defence there. I like that. Okay, up to the cam where we've got Neymar. He is just on stay forward. Okay, as well as the two strikers are on stay forward as well. Now, that is because when you win the ball, like I said, with the fast build-up play, you want them already there so that you can just go quickly, whether that be with short, quick passes, or maybe you know, a 20 or 30 yard driven pass up to Neymar. And then if you are catching your opposition on counter attack, hopefully you might end up with a situation where you've got an overload with Neymar, Mbappe and Eusebio against somebody's two centre backs. If you get into that position, then obviously you've got a great chance of scoring, and by having all three of them on stay forward, that hopefully is going to create that kind of opportunity for you. I've already told you that the two strikers are on stay forward. Josh also said he has one of them on getting behind, which of course would be Mbappe, and the other one would just be on balance. So one kind of stays, one goes. It's just a nice mixture. And wow, what an attacking three that would be. Mbappe, Neymar, and the 89 Eusebio. So guys, there we go. That is another set of tactics for you guys to choose from. A really great alternative, to be fair. And if you're in a game where you're just banging your head against a brick wall, this is a way just to completely turn it on its head and to change to something new. So, please drop a like on the video if you like what you see. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Go and subscribe to Josh as well. And we will see you next week for some more tactics. So see you later, guys. Bye-bye.